skin is melting.
You don't want to know how I died to get these powers.
Bro, just chill.
Alright, I'll tell you since you don't got much longer to live. I got a heart attack while playing Mercy on Overwatch. Guys, today we're going to be talking about Gokurakugai. And I'm going to be honest, I've reviewed a lot of manga in this channel so far. And I've been just loving the journey. So thanks to you guys for watching the videos. I appreciate it. But I'm about to have a really bold take here. Out of all the mangas I covered, I'm not too scared to say that this is one of the best drawn mangas. Hands down. Now, I've read a lot of mangas, guys, at this point. I got a good catalog going, thanks to you guys. But the way I found this manga was from two people. One was one of my friends over here. He just told me that, hey, this is cool, some chill shit. I was like, all right. And then the second is from this dude called Crumbled Paper X5. Yo, this dude came to me. He was like, yo, read it. He was looking passing out. I was like, yo, Crumble, you good? And I was like, all right, man, I'll read it. And I start the first chapter, and I'm like, yo, wait, hold up. I can't read it. Now, these are some long chapters. This is not the standard 19, or not 19. What's the standard page count? I'll just throw it on the screen. But this is a long manga initially. It's one of the longer ones. And I was like, wait a second. Am I a noob? Do I not understand this format? This one I found out this is a monthly manga. And via the art, it shows. Gokurakugai is made by this guy called Yuto Sano. Now, by the way, I love his little icon dude character Majiggy right here. That's fire. But this guy can draw. Now, prior to working on Gokurakugai in the one shot that he released to start it off, he had some, experience on the art. Look at these anime homages that he did. He drew all of this. It's low-key better than Gege. Better than my GOAT. Hey, you been drawing like stuff from One Piece. Like, this dude's fire. He could really draw. Now, one of Yuto's best traits as an artist is the way he can just draw a human body. Now, I talked about anatomy a lot on this channel, but when it comes to this guy, this dude is a freak of nature. I've never seen knees more detailed. This guy just loves drawing knees and teeth and eyes and hands. You know how hard hands are to do? Hands are one of the worst things to draw because it is so weird. There's so many bones in your hands and they can just be positioned in such a weird way that if it looks slightly wrong, then it's just wrong. It looks goofy. But Yuto just knows how to draw hands in these crazy perspectives that you're just gonna be like, what? How? Now again, this is a monthly manga. It's not like he's rushing this out, getting whipped by Shonen Jump magazine. No, he has the time to take with this because he has a monthly manga. And honestly, guys, it's been a little longer than a month for this next one. I'm low-key a little sad. But I'm aware why we're a little late here because there was a little break in May. Whatever. I just want more of this. And I think if it was a weekly or maybe bi-weekly manga, it might have more traction than it does now. But sacrificing the quality of art here is just something so precious to this manga that I just don't want it to happen. I'm cool waiting a month. But yes, continuing though, the hands, the eyes, the teeth, the body proportions, the perspective, everything is just drawn to a T, man. This guy really can use the pen. Now, when we talk about hands, not the hand that he's using to draw the pen, I'm talking about hands. He could do that too. Gokurakugai is known to have good ass fights, and if you didn't know, now you know. The choreography in this whole scene right here is some of the most peak I've ever seen. And when it comes to this fight, which by the way, I just want to say something real quick. This shading throughout this entire manga is some of the most elite shading and shadow usage and just lighting I have ever seen in any manga. Seriously, this dude must have spent hours in these short, small ass panels. Why are we spending so long making these look so good? When this gets adapted into anime, we're just gonna lose all of this because people are kind of just adapted and already accustomed to modern anime. But when it comes to manga, this is rare. You do not get lighting like this. Usually characters are flat, which is okay. Remember, they're just trying to tell a story. And usually in action fights, come on, you know that shit's impossible. Where the hell is the sun when Goku's fighting? Although throughout this manga, you could tell that there's a lot of work being put here with the shading. Although now, continuing with this fight, Alma versus Maga, by the way, this is Alma, super cool guy. This is insane. When we look at the lines right here, we just see the sense of speed being portrayed here. Now, portraying speed in manga is very hard to do. But with these lines that he's using to guide your eyes, man, it's just so simple for him. It's just so easy. And when we talk about Tao, now, Tao. Tao, oh Tao. Yo, Tao. Oh, shit. You don't want to play with Tao. When it comes to the hands, Gokurakugai just knows how to get the fights looking great. But this guy also manages to make a perfectly accurate gun. Like, the mechanics of a gun. I used to be into this guy called a Hickok 45. Y'all know him. But it was basically a guy that was just, you know, talking about gun history and like guns and shit. Because I don't know, I was bored, bro. But this dude really got the exact mechanics of a gun visually. Like, this looks like a gun. So I don't know what, maybe he might be watching Hickok with me, but this dude could really draw a gun and then putting that to this most badass character, Tao. Yo, peak! Now, speaking of Tao and Alma, let's just talk about the characters now. Yo, the characters. This dude put like the iconicness scale all the way up. All these characters are very, very iconic. From Yaya, I love Yaya, she's awesome. But every single character, from the headmaster chief over here to this dude and that dude, and I'm just pointing random fodder, and they look so awesome, bruh. Also, there's a thing with these beast dudes, by the way. I don't know if y'all are too familiar about it. There's like these beasts roaming around. So this dude is managing drawing people to a very realistic scale. Like, again, these guys look like humans. Now, there is some features exaggerated, you know, it is still stylized a little bit. It's not complete realism, but for the most part, this dude is drawing humans, and then he's gonna switch and put a random ass dog in the frame. Like, what is this dude? But I love him. Yoki's awesome, bro. If you don't like Yoki, bro, then what's wrong with you? But again, it's the juxtaposition of having a badass character that looks straight from Vagabond and putting them right next to someone who looks like they came straight from Bocchi the Rock. The balls this guy has is insane. Now, okay, let me look at the list right here. We talked about choreography, we talked about anatomy, we talked about perspective. Kinda. I mean, you guys can just look at these panels. This guy knows how to set an I figured it out. I've yet to talk about the backgrounds. Now, there's some mangas that don't really tend to use backgrounds like that. They have like a standard kind of format, right? It's kind of simple. It's usually not the focal point of the story. But when this dude wants to make the backgrounds known, he makes it known. I've never seen so much detail in a manga that isn't a one-shot. Like, some one-shots be really detailed, but they're one-shots. This thing is a monthly manga. Again, it's a month, so you get time, but it's not enough time to be drawing something like this for this small of a panel. The buildings, the architecture, the city. It's actually mixed with like some Chinese fusion thing here. I don't know what he's got going on here, but you know, if you could make this dog and tiger, leopard, whatever the hell this guy is, just walk and look normal in this city, I mean, you just know you made a hit manga. From cars, from people, from cities. This guy could really just draw anything. Now, does this guy have a weakness? I actually do have one. Now, I'm not a glazer. I'm not a yes man, y'all. I could hate on a manga. And I hate one thing about this manga. You know what I hate? The way that he's treating Alba like Fujimoto's treated Denji. What are we doing? This whole arc, I'm not gonna spoil too much, but this was supposed to be a happier Reze. This is horrible. Why does everybody hate the MC? Can we not just let him have food, man? Can we not just let him enjoy peace? God damn, bro. It's like every character development is just ruining this poor guy. I feel horrible for him. So shame on you, man. Shame on you. Now, the last thing I want to touch on is paneling. Now, when I talk about other mangas, I try to make it known that paneling is super important because, again, if the panels are just all structured and boring, no one's really gonna care. It's gonna kind of make your manga look soulless. You gotta have the balls to leave the panels. And this guy leaves the panels. Almost just like in Kagurabachi, this guy knows how to show you some panels and just rip them away. Yo. When we were looking at Nei's backstory, we see this one panel, right, of her flashback, and this fucker. Well, not really, though. I don't even hate him like that. This guy got some good writing. But he just tears it down. Peak. And again, just the ability to be comfortable to leave the panel. When we see Tao and Nei, they're sitting on a couch, but you see the panel right here, how it just leaves the panel. He's not confined to just this little square. He's willing to make any feature that would add emphasis just break through. It does not need to be confined. Like Tao over here. That shit did not need to be confined, bro. It's just, it's the craziest panel ever. Anyways, guys, I mean, I think I'm wrapped up here. This is one of the best mangas. It sucks as a monthly, but hopefully when the anime adaptation comes out, it slaps. I really want a studio that actually values art to take this project. They can't just be looking like some random ass isekai whatever slop is on the airwaves nowadays. I want this to have the time and detail like the manga does. So, I mean, with that being said, it might take like 5 years, but yeah, I'm praying on my knees, man. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Knock on wood. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching the video. We just hit 300. Yo, I appreciate you guys. And again, thank you to Crumble Paper for really pushing me to read this. Fire read. Definitely one of my favorite mangas, and I'm happy I'm caught up. I clicked on your channel. This is like some of the art you got, and it's way better than my shit, bro. So congrats, bro. Keep going. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Be safe.